Making his debut with us tonight, he was voted Best Stand-Up Comedian at this year's Aspen Comedy Festival. Ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor, please welcome Dwayne Kennedy. Oh, Dwayne.
Thank you. What's poppin'? How you feeling? I feel good, too. Thanks for asking. I've been reading the Bible, and this is what I have learned, is two things that they talk about in the Bible a lot. Wine and stuff that's hard to believe. I think the wine came first. And then thus, ergo, comes all the stuff that, is kind of, because how sometimes, man, you'll be drinking wine with a group of friends or, some apostles, and a story will just start getting away from you. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, I remember yesterday I saw like a dog or like a beast. He had 1 or 7 heads, and the bush was on fire and talking to me. I'm drunk. But you can quote me on that. I hear you writing a book. I'm not real religious, man, but I do like gospel tunes. I like Negro spirituals, you know what I mean? I like Negroes with spirits, you know what I mean? I like Swing Low, Sweet Cherry. That's a brilliant song, man, but you have to listen to it because it had more than one meaning, you know what I mean? It was not just an ethereal aspiration to God. It also meant get ready because we get ready to get out of here. You know, that was the code. It was like swing low, sweet chariot. The Underground Railroad is coming to carry us home, you know what I mean? Or to Detroit, or wherever it is you want to be dropped off, And you got to think, it took a brilliant mind, man, to be able to write a song on that many levels, Because it was probably a lot of slaves who tried to write spirituals. But just wasn't really that good at concealing the message. And they'd be like, hey, Joshua, won't you sing that spiritual I hear you've been working on? All right, Mouser. Tonight at 8:30, gonna get some shovels and bash white folk in the head. What time? 8:30. Joshua's songwriting career over. But now people trying to find something, all right? People searching since whatever happened, you know what I mean? Searching for God or searching for Osama or, since they done offered $25 million reward, more people searching for Osama than God, you know what I mean? And now we're at war, Not with a country, we're at war with an ideology. Which is weird, man, because the only intriguing part about war, man, with the United States is you always see the new stuff that the United States has developed to wipe you out. Because war not like it used to be. Remember, war back in the day used to have some character, some flavor. Like, you remember, we probably don't remember this, but like the Revolutionary War? Right back then, you got a little music with your war. You know what I mean? Dude on drums, dude on fife, you know what I mean? Just little background music while you're getting shot. Even the Civil War, they had a dude out there on bugle when you got there, welcome to the war. This next tune I wrote in Paris. I call this one Charge. Dude behind him playing bass. I don't know how we got this gig. But now, man, everything's high tech. You know, everything is smart weapons, as opposed to, it used to be like just hope weapons. You know, send a missile off, hope it would hit something. Right? Then the Persian Gulf War came out. Remember that? And the smart weapons, remember that? Tomahawk missile, remember that? Flying this high off the ground, through the streets, dodging buildings, looking for your house. Any of you kids seen Dwayne? He lives right down the street, Mr. Missile, sir. All right, thanks. Stay in school. All right, you all. Thank you very much.
And now it's time for one of my favorite segments, A Cranky Moment with Dwayne Kennedy.
You know, when I first heard that 9-year-old Quavengene Wallace was the youngest nominee in the lead actress category in the Academy Awards 85-year history, I thought the same thing a lot of other people probably thought. Quavengene? What the hell kind of a name is that? The movie Lincoln opens with black and white soldiers getting along with each other in the 1860s. That's Steven Spielberg's best special effect of all time. Do you know what it's like to be the second black man to ever play in the major leagues? Well, it's just as bad as being the first black man to play in the major leagues, except you don't get a movie, or a book deal, or directions to the stadium. I may have been the second black man in the major leagues, but I was the first black man in the American leagues. Now, for thousands of fans, I was the only black player that they could see, and they couldn't wait to threaten to kill me. And the hate mail was even worse. Check this out. We've already got one nigga in baseball. We don't need two. And this letter was from Jackie Robinson.